fans to Pro Wrestling International's Wrestling Fever. This week we have a very special edition lined up for you, in which we'll be taking a look back at some of the matches that have taken place here over the past few months. Sort of a winter review, so to speak. For this special occasion, I'm joined by the two gentlemen you see. To my right, Mr. Dave Yearwood, and to my left, Mr. Dallas James. We'll be bringing what we feel are some of the highlights and possibly some of the lowlights of these matches. And I'm sure as ringside commentators that the two of you certainly have some input. Is there anything that comes to mind right away from either of you?
Well, this is our chance to go back looking at a lot of the action that has transpired here in the PWI in the last couple months, as well as kind of springboarding us into the future and events yet to be seen. And someone who's very involved in the events that have transpired here in the PWI, as well as what's going to be happening in the future, is my co-host at ringside, Dallas James.
And we'll be right back with our first highlight. Well, guys, I don't know about the two of you, but one thing that really stands out in my mind is that a lot of the wrestlers have introduced their own unique moves. For instance, we've had the Thunderbomb from Lightning Rod, the Roadblock Buster from Big Rig Rollins. Any others that, does that seem to be the...
Well, quite a few of the wrestlers do have their own, what you could say, patented moves. You've got Gentleman Johnny Walker with that patented cactus jam of his. We've got the Jurassic Jam with T-Rex. One of the newer moves we've now seen is the Wrecking Ball with the new team of Heavy Construction. And then one of the aces has a move of his own, the Dice Man with the tumbling dice.
Now, what was that? Jurassic Jam?
Cactus
Jam. Maybe one of these guys come up with peanut butter and jam, you know? I don't get it. It just, everybody has to label themselves with a move. I don't do anything like that. I give them a pile driver and it's over with. Give them a clothesline. I don't come up with the James Jam or anything like that. That makes no sense. I just don't understand that. Oh,
Wouldn't
well.
that Jim
That's just another way of trying to get their name up a little bit higher. Let your talent do it. Now you talk about Dice Man Ronnie Vegas with the tumbling dice. Well, he's a little bit more flamboyant. I used to wear the robe. I used to be more flamboyant, but I went back to kind of my roots, and that's just not my style anymore. But we've seen a lot of these moves take out a lot of wrestlers here in the past few months. A man by the name of the Lone Ranger from the past took out Gentleman Johnny Walker. Isn't that odd, though, to see Walker now as one of the aces? Isn't that odd, how things transpire?
Such a little surprised by that one.
We've seen quite a few taken out.
Yeah, that, like you mentioned, we have seen a lot of wrestlers who maybe have been injured during, so to speak, the line of duty, during their matches, or even, as in the instance of Diamond Dan, outside of the ring, attacked by a masked assailant. But we've seen a lot of courage from these wrestlers also as they come back into the wrestling. I think one of the ones that really seems to stand out as far as the most courage that I've seen was Diamond Dan with his comeback.
Diamond Dan?
Yes, Diamond Dan.
Courage?
Courage. He had wrestlers who, well, later we found out was a wrestler, wearing a mask, attacking him as he was trying to go into his match with another opponent, sneaking up behind, attacking him under disguise, all this. But yet he comes back to get his revenge on that same assailant. That signifies courage to me.
That signifies stupidity to me. He come back when the match was going on. That was during the tag team tournament.
Yes, it was.
And he come back after he had his knee literally just taken apart with a steel chair, and he comes back to help Quicksilver in that tag team tournament and ended up losing.
Doesn't that signify devotion to your partner?
Stupidity. I'll say it again. Stupidity. Every dog will have his day, as they say down in Texas. That's fine. If Diamond Dan wanted to come back and get him, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But that wasn't obviously the day because you've seen what happened to him. In fact, I think we're going to see a little bit later in the show, or maybe now. Heck, I don't know. We're going to see what happened to him.
Why don't we go ahead and take a look at that match featuring Diamond Dan.
Courage, stupidity.
Led by none other than superstar TJ Powers. And here we have a vicious attack. Who's this masked man on the outside here? Working Diamond Dan over there. He's got a chair outside the ring here. Diamond Dan viciously being attacked. Who is this dastardly man from the outside? He still can pull from within. The fans here we see coming to the ringside. Diamond Dan working his way back up on ringside. This is truly amazing, the power that within these wrestlers. Quicksilver maintained for this time. Diamond Dan has made his way back into the ring, but I don't see how he's going to be able to make much of a concerted effort here. Quicksilver moving out of the way from the Ninja there. Quicksilver trying to make his way over to Diamond Dan. Not making the tag, and I'm not sure if making the tag would do him any good with the damage that had to be done to the knee of Diamond Dan by the masked man who came early into the match before things got started here. The Professor digging in with his version of the bow and arrow. Painful move here. Not many wrestlers could hold out on this. Quicksilver still shaking off referee, telling him no way. And the Quicksilver rolls out and getting the cover of his own. Professor kicks out though. Quicksilver worn down, making his way over to Diamond Dan. Gamely making his way into the ring here. Immediately goes to work on the head of the Ninja. Sets him up off the ropes. Vicious elbow takes the Ninja off the mat. Both men down, and which one's going to get up? And the Ninja takes karate kick to the chest of Diamond Dan. Now pounding away at the back, dragging Diamond Dan to the center of the ring, and immediately attacking that wounded leg that he left the arena with not about minutes ago after that brutal and vicious attack from the unknown man, the unknown assailant, probably one of TJ's men from the back room.
The gold will belong to the Ninjas. There's no doubt in Superstar's mind that gold belongs to the Ninjas.
Right there you hear it, TJ telling you why he's here with the Ninjas, because he believes they're going straight to the top. Right there, Diamond Dan showing that he's still got it within, almost having to cover, but the Ninja, Shadow Ninja 2, enters the ring and breaks up the pinfall. Well, that really does show a lot of courage on behalf of Diamond Dan. He really made a comeback here, bringing himself around, whipping himself back into shape after such a devastating injury he received there from that masked assailant.